Hello everyone. Today I'd like to do some review of those one of the best tasting ramens in the world, made by my Kuali, all of them. Somehow I was lucky to get those those three types of ramens made by my Kuali from Malaysia, Penang, from one of my friends. So I was very lucky. So I could try all of them. I know some of you who live in overseas not able to try, not able to grab even one of them. So I'm sorry to those my quality ramen craving people. But anyway, I'd like to do some review and which are the best in my taste, in my tongue. So okay, first let me start with Hokkien prawn noodles. Okay, as you know, if you have been to Penang, Penang's most famous food, it could be said Hokkien prawn Hokkien prawn noodle, because it quite originates from Penang itself. So when I tried the soup, the broth, it was really almost exactly like the one you can get in Penang. So I was really surprised because there are other makers also mimicking those Hokkien prawn noodles, but their broth doesn't come close like this. This is really the one that is closest to the ones that you can get in Penang, to the original Hokkien prawn noodles. The taste is really amazing. So it's really the one that really surprised me, marveled me myself. Yes. Okay. So it really tastes good. If you are a Hokkien prawn mee lover, it really is really good. And this one, for me, this is the best of all these three ramens. So if you know, if you've been to Penang, there is a Chinese food. The Chinese food's name is curry mee. Although Chinese aren't the original people who made the curries, but really the one that you get in Penang is really amazing. Of course, they serve you with those dried blood, those blood cubes, but you can exclude them, and it really tastes amazing. So, and this ramen was really also, that really shocked me a lot. So, and I was really amazed of its taste because it really comes really almost exactly close as the one that you get in Penang. So really, for me, this is the best. Third, I would say it should be Tomyum Good noodle. Of course, Tomyum's originates from Thailand, but this the broth itself is really amazing. It really is the best instant noodles. I mean, the best broth you could get from instant noodles. I would say this is really amazing as well. But for me, in my opinion, this is number one, and this is number two, and this is number three. Okay, yes, I do love tom yums, but I do not think this is the best tom yum. Of course, I mean, for the instant noodle, the broth, it should be the best in the world, but the ones that you get in restaurant, you get much better Tom Yum Goongs from those professional restaurants. So I put it number three of all those. Yes. Okay. Okay. How you could cook in a way that how you could obtain the best tasting broth itself. Okay. Of them, as you can see, there are directions behind. All of them are pretty much the same, except the water level. So all of them you have to boil the water first. As you can see, it says 380 milliliters. Yes, but from my trials, all of them taste good at 340. All of them 340 milliliters is the best level, the best saltiness you get. So yeah, try to put 340 milliliters. Okay, do not follow the directions water level. And after the water boils, you put the noodles, just the noodles, and boil them for about 3 minutes. Yeah. Okay, and just stir them nicely so that all of them are evenly cooked, evenly balanced. And then after that, while the noodle is cooking, while the noodle is boiling, you have to take off all those pastes, all those soup powders and whatever. Okay, whatever things that come in packets. Pour them into a bowl. Yes, pour all of them into a bowl while the noodle is boiling. Some people might put those broth powders together into the pot. But okay, I've tried that as well, but it doesn't really taste good. So you should put the broth packets after. Yes, after the noodles are cooked. And in my opinion, the best way is pour all of the packets into a separate bowl. Okay, just follow what I say, because that tastes much better. Okay, and then after the noodles are boiled, pour all of them into the separate bowl. Do not throw the water away. The water and the noodle all together, pour them into the bowl, and then stir them for about I would say 1 minute. You're gonna have to wait a minute because as you know, osmosis. Yes, the soup needs to get into the noodle. If you eat that straight away, you will not get that saltiness from the noodles itself. So you're gonna have to wait about a minute. Osmosis. After the osmosis have taken effect, and after that, you are ready to serve. You're ready to eat. You could put some prawns, or you could put some boiled eggs or whatever to make some to make it taste better. But from my house, okay, I live in Turkey, and the market is really far away and very hard to get prawns. So. Well, I think it doesn't taste much different if you put the prawns in or out or whatever. So, okay, if you again, let me explain to you again. 340 milliliters, and boil the noodles, and pour the noodles into a separate bowl, filled with after you poured out the packets into a bowl, and pour the water and the noodles together into a bowl. And wait for a minute, about a minute, and after that, really all of the three of them are really amazing. They give you the best savoring taste that you ever been dreaming of. Of course, if you're a Malaysian, maybe those ramens may not really shock you, but you Malaysians are really lucky because you guys really are living in food heaven. That's really true. Yes. Perhaps next year I'm planning to go to Malaysia to get. Of course, my stomach's gonna be really it will really get bigger and bigger if I from the moment I get off from the airplane. Okay. Anyway, that was my brief review of all of those ramens. Really. If you have a friend in Malaysia, grab them and ask them to send you by post or by parcel. Remember to be careful not to be caught by the customs people or whatever related people. Really, grab them. I know you could. Some of those are also available from Amazon or eBay. Anyway, the best is to get your Malaysian friend to send you over to your country, or wait until my Kuali arrives to your shore. To your shore, yes. Thank you so much. Really, the best ramens in the world. Thank you. Bye bye.